Hi, good morning, students. I'm Lalit Biswakarma. Welcome you to my channel, Lalit's Pathshala, with another session of MCQ from H's first year, unit number 6, and that is thermodynamics. So let's begin the session. And before begin the session, do watch the video till end. Okay. So
here goes the question number 1, and it says that the heat of combustion of a substance, whether it is positive, negative, or maybe positive or negative or none of the above. Now look, when we are talking about in combustion process, so what we are doing, we are burning it with air, right? We are burning it with air. So now once we are burning with air, what we know, combustion process releases what? A large amount of heat, right? And what could your light? That is, if it is releasing heat, that means what? It is an exothermic process. Now, once it is an exothermic process, then the change in the enthalpy, meaning what? Final minus initial will always what? Negative value, right? It will always be what? Negative. You have to remember these things, okay? You have to remember this. Okay, so I have written here combustion is an exothermic process, and for exothermic process, what? Daily change in enthalpy will be what? Always negative. And if it is always negative, that means what? Your option number B will be your correct answer. Okay, so you have to remember this point. Okay, another question for you, and it says that for an ideal gas, the internal energy depends upon, okay, whether it is volume, temperature, pressure, or density. Now, if I'm not wrong, I have taught these things in your earlier unit, that is states of matter, and we have written that kinetic energy is what? Your internal energy, right? For a gaseous system, isn't it? And that kinetic energy is equal to what? 3 by 2 RT. So these all are constant, right? R is constant. That means what? Kinetic energy is dependent on what? Temperature only. So this is the simple question, right? So we can go through this particular relationship, and the answer is definitely your word, temperature. Okay, so I have written here for an ideal gas, internal energy is this. So the answer is temperature. Try to remember this. Okay, another question. In the reaction, copper sulfate solid plus water is giving copper sulfate hydrated, pentahydrated. Now look here, del H equal what? Minus X amount of kilojoule. So del H represents enthalpy of solution, dilution, or hydration, or none of the above. Now look at here, here it is only copper sulfate, right? And which this copper sulfate in solid state, which is what? Dry. It means what? It is anhydrous. We can think of it, isn't it? We can think of this copper sulfate, which is given in the question as an what? Anhydrous one, right? This one. Now what? And once reacting with air, it is water. It is absorbing the water. That is what? It is hydrated here, isn't it? It is hydrated here. So whatever the process is taking place, what it is taking place? From dry, it's becoming wet, right? Because it is pentahydrated here. That means what? From copper sulfate anhydrous or dry to it's becoming wet. That is what? It is absorbing some amount of water molecule there. That means what? The process of absorption of water is what we're talking about. Hydration, isn't it? So what we will say that this is the enthalpy of whatever hydration. So I have gone through some of the explanation here. So in the above reaction, the same explanation. In the above reaction, copper sulfate, which is anhydrous, means dry, okay, becomes hydrated, means wet. So del H enthalpy is for what? Enthalpy of hydration. So it's a very simple thing, okay. Okay guys, another question, and this is the interesting one, means easiest one. Okay, it says that if a process is an isothermal and reversible, where a gas expand, then what? The work done by the gas is, you know what, the work done by the gas in this case, but isothermal and reversibility are always maximum. It's the very simple answer. So you try to go through these things. If you're not known to this, you go with the example of work done, okay, pressure volume relationship work. Okay guys, I think this type of questions are important for you, and this will ask in your examination. So this is the fifth question I am having here. It is given that carbon plus sulfur, so this is carbon disulfide, right? Carbon dioxide and sulfur dioxide. All these things are given, and it is asking that the change in enthalpy is also given to us, and it is asking the heat of combustion of CH2 to form CO2 and SO2. So combustion means what? It is reacting with definitely with air. So it is giving carbon dioxide and what? Sulfur dioxide. So if it is the thing, that is what? Sulfur 2 minus 2, 2 to 4, 4. So this would be the equation, right? If we talk about the combustion of CH2, but this equation is not given here. So what? From both these three equations, I have to form this particular equation, and how it looks like. So we have to observe for that. Look, see, this is not forming here, right? So this is This is what? This is undergoing combustion. So I have to make this equation number 1 what? In opposite direction. That means what? Equation number 1 could be your what? Like this. CS2 giving you what? C plus 2S. It should be like that. Right? Next, you join these reactions. All these reactions, then what? C plus O2, it's okay, CO2, S plus O2, it's okay, SO2. Now try to combine these three, left hand side and right hand side, CS2 plus C plus O2 plus SO2. So it is becoming like this, right? So sorry, S plus O2. So what you have to do to get all these things? So you are combining this. So C plus 2, S plus CO2 plus SO2 at this side also. Okay, here are left hand side one. So if some things are going cancel, then I think we can cancel it out. No problem with that. This I can cancel out carbon, right? Then S1 I think I can cancel out. O2 or CO2, it is okay. So CS2 plus O2 mane what? 2O2 you are getting S plus CO2 plus SO2, right? So this may be the equation. Mane what? Carbon disulfide, this reacting with this. Then is what? To get this, I think we have to multiply this equation number 3, right? We have to multiply this equation number 3 by something. I think it is by 2. Okay. So then here also I will get 2 na. So 2s it will cancel out, right? And this O2, right? O2 it will become 2, isn't it? And SO2 it will also become 2. So what? It will become 3 now, right? 2 plus 1, this is 3, and CO2 and 2. So this is our complete reaction. So what are the changes we have done it here? We have to look after that. Look, first reaction we have reversed it. Okay, the first reaction in the question. And in the third reaction I have multiplied 2 to make equal both side, and after addition we are getting the equal value. Okay, so this is what I have done. Look at here, I have gone through this. So using Hen's law we have heat of combustion for this is like this, right? So now as looking at this reaction we have to change something, as like we have to reverse equation number 1, we have to multiply equation number 3 by 2, and we have to add all these values. Okay, if you do this and try to add these 3 equation above which I have given here, and you try to add them, you will get this equation which I have written for here, this one. Okay, so this you try to go through this, means it will be I think the complete reaction you will have it there. Okay, I think it should be 2 here. So you can go through this, and if you are doing that, so in the value also you have to do same thing, right? And minus 117, because we are reversing it, so minus 117, that's why, and it is already minus, it is also minus, so the value comes out as what? Minus 111. So this is the answer for you. You try to go through these things once. Okay, you try to listen the things what I'm talking about, exactly the concept behind this. Okay, here I have not written the equation, but I have shown you here in the another page, right? So you try to go through this. If you are doing this equation number, you reverse it, equation number 3 you multiply by 2, and try to add the left hand side term in the left hand side and write it in the right hand side, and try to cancel out those which are cancelling. So you will get this main equation here. Okay, so you try to go through this. Okay guys, another question here. It says heat of neutralization for reaction of NaOH plus HCl gives you what? Sodium chloride and water molecule. Okay, base and acid, salt plus water. Okay, and it says that it is 57.1 kilojoule per mole. For 1 mole it is this much. But it is asking for what will be the heat release when 0.25 mole of sodium hydroxide react with 0.25 mole of what? HCl. Isn't the question seems to be a tough one? No, it's the too easiest one. Look, it's very simple. If you look at this equation here, it is sodium hydroxide and HCl. They are 1 mole, right? If it is 1 mole, then it is what? 57.1 kilojoule, and it is asking for what? 2.5 and 2.5. Mane 0.25 mole is what? 1 by 4th of 1, isn't it? 0.25 means what? 1 by 4th of 1, isn't it? So now what? If for 1 mole it is 57.1 kilojoule, then 0.25 mole or equal to for 1 by 4 mole, what it is? You just multiply this 57 point by 1 by 4, isn't it? It will be 1 by 4th of that particular. So whatever the value comes out, so it will be the answer, right? It's a very simple one. So here I have written these things. Okay, you try to go through this thing. So this, the reaction, main reaction ever, the reaction which reacts is 1 mole and reacts 1 mole. So, and for 1 mole of sodium hydroxide and 1/4 mole of HCl, heat is what? This much. So, for 0.25 mole, so it will be what? 1/4 of 1 mole. So, that is what? This. You just divide, have to value, divide, have that 1 mole heat of neutralization by just 4. So, it's the very simple answer. So, this type of questions may also be in your examination. So, you try to go through these things very carefully. Okay guys, another easy question here. It says that in an endothermic reaction, you know endothermic means what? We are supplying the temperature, means what? In endothermic process, if you are talking about reactant and if you are talking about product, so in endothermic what? The temperature of the product is always higher than the temperature of the reactant. Okay, here, reactant here. So what? If you try to go for the change in enthalpy, then you will get what? Product minus reactant. So you will definitely have larger value here than this reactant value. So what? You will have value always in positive. Then that is what? It is always what? Greater than 0, right? So option 2 will be the correct answer for this. Okay, so we'll try to go through these things. Okay, so I have gone through this here. You can look after this. Okay, so in endothermic reaction, enthalpy of product is more than that of enthalpy of the reactants. So it is always what? Greater than 0, means what? You will always have positive value for that, right? Final minus initial, or product minus reactant. Okay. Okay guys, here another question for you, and it says that the value of del H means the change in enthalpy, and del S, that is the change in entropy for the reaction, this are 170 kilojoule and 170 joule per Kelvin respectively. Okay, del H is given to you and that is what? 170 kilojoule. You convert it into joule, 170 into this joule, right? And del S value is given to us 170 joule per Kelvin. Okay. Now one says the reaction will be spontaneous. And look, one more thing, for an spontaneous reaction, your temperature should be what? Below 1000 Kelvin. You try to remember this. Okay. And if you look at the reaction regarding this, then we will have what? Del G equal to del H minus T del S. So we have to find out the temperature, and what we know for reversible reaction, this del G equal to 0. Put the value of del H 17000 joule minus T, you have to record it, and it is 170 joule per Kelvin. So you try to put it here, 17000 joule equal what? T into 170 joule per Kelvin. So T equal what? 17000 joule divided by 170 joule per Kelvin. Joule cancel out, 0 cancel out, and it by what? 1000, and this will be what? Kelvin here. So it is 1000 Kelvin. That means what? For spontaneous it is less than 1000 Kelvin, right? And the answer is given less than 1000 Kelvin means what? It is definitely should be 990 or something like that, because rest of the values are all greater than what call your 1000 value, right? You try to go through these things very carefully. I have solved all the thing whatever I have spoke right now, it is already I have given here. Okay, you try to go through these things. Okay guys, so okay guys, I'm having another interesting question here, and if you look at the question, it says that the enthalpy of CH4, that means what? Combustion of methane, okay, and producing methanol is what? Negative. Okay, del H will be what? Negative value. And it's if combustion of methane CH4 plus, that means what? CO2, right? It will be carbon dioxide and 2 mole of water. If it is what? X, and combustion of methanol, it will be this, I think, it is what? Y. Okay, then it says that which of the relation is the correct one. So let's try to go through this thing. This is given to us, and from this two equation we have to find this one first of all. So what will we do now? If you look at equation 1 and equation 2, then what we can do is that I have to subtract what? 2 from 1 minus 2. So CH4, right, plus 2 CO2 minus CH3OH, then minus 3 by 2 O2, and here it is what? CO2 plus 2H2O, and again what? Minus CO2 minus 2H2O. So this plus minus it will cancel out, right? And here it is what? CH4 minus CH3OH and plus 2 O2 minus 3 by 2 O2, and here it is what you can say 0. So CH4 plus, from this I think you can definitely get this one, isn't it? And if it is goes here, then you are getting this, isn't this? We are getting this final equation here, huh? So what we have to do, if we have to get this equation for the combustion of methane and from the combustion of methanol, what we have to subtract the reaction and we will get this. So to get the value, to get this negative value here del H, so what we have to do, then what? So 1 minus 2 if you are doing, then what? X minus y, and it is says what? Del H is this, right? X minus y, 1 minus 2, and it is saying what? We have to get what? Negative value. Think about it. If X is large here, then and y is definitely it would be less, then what? We are getting positive value. But if y is greater, think about 3 minus 1. So it will be what? Minus 2. Then is what? Negative value. So to get the negative value of del H from this equation, what is asking for what? The value of what? Y should be always what? Greater than what? Your X. Isn't it? So I have gone through this thing. That means what? Here the option 2 will be the correct. Y should be greater than X. And I have gone through the this solution of this particular question. Okay, you try to go through. If you look at this two reaction and you try to subtract them, then you will get the main equation here, this one. And if it is asking for negative, that means what? Y should be always greater. Okay, so this is the answer for this. Okay guys, another question which says that when the value of entropy is greater than the ability of work is, whether it is maximum, minimum, medium, or none of the above, or any of this. Now look at about here. If you talk about entropy, so del S equal to what? Q by T, right? So here it is temperature, this is what? Your heat. And what we know, it is asking about if heat is more, then what? Entropy is more, isn't it? It says that. That is what del S is directly proportional to Q. And Q is what? Heat is what? Isn't it is work done? Right guys? That is what? If the value of, when the value of entropy is greater, that is what? You are doing greater work or greater heat is there. So greater heat involving means what? More amount of work is there, right? So that means what? If what we can say now, that del S directly proportional to Q is directly proportional to work also, isn't it? That is what? If work entropy is more or greater, then definitely work done will also what? Your maximum, isn't it? So I've gone through this. So you try to go with the solution here. Okay. So if you like the video, so don't forget to subscribe the channel. Please like it, share it, and comment on the below comment section. Okay. So take care. Bye bye, and we will meet at the other session by tomorrow.